Hello, everybody. My name is Aiden, and today I will be giving you my speech on why book adaptations can be much better than movies. Today I want to persuade you that books are worth the read and they're not a waste of time. Um, Books can offer much more than movies can. I've been an avid reader of certain series. I make sure to check out source materials when possible, and I love writing in my spare time. There's more to see from stories than what meets the eye from shelves. Books are much more, and I can change your mind. I will be speaking on behalf of literature in this argument, and why more people should consider it over its more popular slash animated counterparts. Um, Going over issues people have with the books will be my first stop, and then I'll proceed on how I disagree and believe that you are missing out by not reading the stories you see on screen. Um, Most people believe movies are always better than books just right away because movies are just a lot more popular nowadays. You don't see like animated trailers for the new Marvel comic or anything. Um, some even think that books can be a waste of time because of how long they take, or that the original source material isn't worth covering because there's a movie or animated version that exists. Um, in my opinion, people are missing out not only in the author's original intentions in pure form, but also an enjoyable experience that separates itself in a unique way from the movie or show, whatever it may be. First point is that original details get lost in adaptation from flicks. So, like, general ideas and setup from the book's plot can be meddled via the movie's addition of cliches, unnecessary scenes, characters, and sequels that chain up the plot to an excessive degree. I've watched a lot of shows where the ending or like certain characters get killed off. Stuff that doesn't happen in the original story is just completely like unnecessary in most cases because the original book just does it better. It's almost like it's done just to I guess obey certain fans' needs in a certain way, but it'll never come up to like the original story in terms of plot, at least in most cases. Um, and the way scenes are displayed won't always be the same between book and movie. There can be censoring, a character's inner dialogue can be removed, or a general loss of underlying premise in the story can just be completely meddled with because you're taking like a piece of literature that was written by one person with the sole purpose of like, this will be the moral of the story, that. But when it goes to movie, a billion people working on it, especially like a director who can change the story however he wants. By the end, it might not even be the same story. Books allow us to use our imagination, view the story's characters, actions, and settings how we want to see them. Modern movies have a tendency to use the same popular actors you've seen a million times, but nothing you see on the flicks can compare to what your brain can hatch up. A vivid enough imagination can create pictures on scenes that can outmatch anything Hollywood can put together, and just words alone are powerful enough to make us feel. Because books usually take longer to experience, the impact from finishing one will be more than that of a movie. Maybe similar to a show because some shows like Breaking Bad are really, really long. But generally, like, books will pull you in, give you that emotional draw that you don't have with movies. And books you can also bring like wherever you want. Say you're on a bus and bored, boom, get out a book. In short, while it makes sense in today's world that less people, especially children, because I know when I was a kid I hated reading too, will be less likely to check out books, this doesn't just mean that books aren't worth a while. Books offer a vaster and more open plot that allows you to really sink in and get personal without having to restrict yourself to a screen for 2 hours. Like humans, literature can be studied, and even towards someone who merely likes to check out comics, they're still expanding their minds in an imaginative way, not possible with a static visual screen. So, in my opinion, with like books and literature, you're expanding your knowledge in a way that movies just don't really allow. Because in one, you're just like receiving information, but with books, you're almost kind of creating a lot of the information and enjoyment you get out of it. And I think that's really, really cool. So that was my speech on why book adaptations can be much better than movies. Thank you.